When a chemical reaction takes place, we have the reactants. The reactants are like the ingredients. They're what we start with. The reactants yield the products. The products are what is produced, or what we end up with. So the reactants are like the ingredients. It's what we start with. So it's like the ingredients of the cake. And then the products are what is produced during the chemical reaction. The reactants are on the left side of the chemical equation, and the products are on the right side of the chemical equation. We have talked about how all equations must be balanced. We have talked about that we must have the same number of atoms on both the reactants and the product side of the equation. They have to be equal. So the number of hydrogens on this side, 4 hydrogens on this side, have to equal 4 hydrogens on this side. We have to be able to account for all the atoms. They can't just disappear. This goes with everything from simple as chocolate milk. If we have our milk and we have 450 grams of milk and we add 15 grams of Hershey's chocolate powder, we're going to have the total mass at the end is going to be 465 grams. We've got to account for every single thing. So in this case, this would be our reactants and this would be our products. But the point is that nothing is created or destroyed. It's only changed. We've changed it from regular milk here to chocolate milk here. But nothing has been destroyed. It's all still there. It's just changed. This concept is called the law of conservation of mass. The law of conservation of mass states that nothing can be created or destroyed, only change. And that's why we count to make sure that an equation is balanced on both sides and that the atoms are equal on both sides in the products and the reactants. When we're talking about a chemical formula and what a chemical formula tells us, a chemical formula can tell us several things, but the main thing that it tells us is it tells us the number of molecules and the number of atoms involved in that structure. It doesn't tell us anything specific, like it doesn't tell us the color, it doesn't tell us the number of molecules in each sequence, it doesn't tell us how they're arranged, but it tells us it indicates to us the number of atoms in that it indicates the number of atoms that are in that chemical formula.